Yesterday, Ravindra had shared me one short document that is regarding poor food and how it is explained looking at various sutta. Unfortunately, it is written as Sangiti Sutta, even though a little bit of that is there in Sangiti Sutta, but it's not really there. But it is good enough to go through entire thing and then see what we need to do. So, Buddha talks about four unprofitable. There's alabho parisaro. Environment is parisara, so alabha. That means you are doing something unprofitable. First one is kavalinka ahara. Second one is passa, mano sanchetana ahara. These four ahara are unprofitable because they just develop rebirth. It's a repetitive cycle. Keep on eating, keep on. As soon as something is touched, meaning comes in contact, feeling the perception, then you want it in a particular way, mano sanchetana, then jnana itself is ahara. Mind relishing it or suffering with it, both are ahara. So then asubhe subha anti vipallasa. Now we are coming into vipallasa. Vipallasa in English is treated as perversion. The nearest definition you can talk about, but it's not really perversion. It is other way of seeing. In Sanskrit called viparyasa, means what is unreal you take it as real. What is unproductive you take it as. What is unhealthy you take it as called viparyasa. It means you don't know. So in that, like I was talking yesterday in the thing, see the skin, I feel pretty happy. Looks so nice. I look so fair, etc. Or my lips look so pink or red or my chest is very good, or my abdomen is, or my stomach is flat, my thighs are lean, and etc. etc. Background noise. I don't know from where the back. It's fine now. Okay. So what I was saying is that the asubha is treated as subha. That means as though you are relishing it and you would like to relish it. That means the mind would like to relish. So that's the reason it is viparyasa. That means other way of seeing. When I see the skin, when I see the lips, when I see my chest and thighs and legs and all of that, I feel I look great. But it's asubha. What is inside is filth, but it is covered. So what I do is I wear a shirt which is contrasting to the skin. So if I'm dark skin, I wear light color dress, and if I'm fair skin, I wear dark color shirts, and hence I can relish it. I can enjoy it. So the skin show is also like that. I would like to show my thigh, if I have shapely thighs, I would like to show it. If I have shapely legs, I would like to show it. If I have other things which are also shapely, I would like to show it. So that's viparyasa. So what is unattractive is literally treated as attractive. And in human world, as in any other kama loka, the most pleasurable thing is unattractive. So this is a viparyasa. It means it should have been the other way around, not this way, but it is this way. than the other way. It can also mean like this: people will, mm, you know, have pets at home. That's also a viparyasa. Why? Because it just creates attachment for you. What is there is dirt. You have brought another dirt home. That's all. As it is, this body is dirt. So some people will have dogs, cats, some birds, something. So they just want to have something which is, because they don't mind cleaning that animal's thing, and they pride, they give wash to it and so many things, and it's so dirty. It hairs will be falling everywhere, so they clean it, they do everything, and ultimately it dies. So when it dies, they feel so unhappy. See that their own child is dead. That's the reason it's called viparyas. Because by from the beginning, that animal was dirt, was filth, and it will remain as filth, no matter how much cleaning is done. So people do that. And people also look at beautifying their homes. That's another viparyasa. Because there's nothing called beautification, it's disintegration. So you would like it to be integrated. So what to do? Paint it and feel happy about the paint. So they spend hours and hours in deciding the paint. They do that, all of that to make their senses feel good. So asubhe subhanti vipallaso. So all of these are perversion, mental perverted attitudes. Okay, so having a pet at home to obsession, all kind of obsession, like cleaning is an obsession. Some people have a cleaning obsession. Some people have shopping obsession. Some people have gym obsession. Some people have some kind of obsession. Some people have sports obsession, and like that. All are viparyasa. All of them. And the more the viparyasa, the farther away they are from nibbana. So basically, taking this body itself as filth is the first stage of coming out of this madness per se. But they're not able to understand that this is uh, Ashubha itself is a viparyasa. Any questions, anyone? No. Okay, good. Then Kamupadana, the clinging or grasping or holding on. Let's say I have a pet at home. Initially, it was a pet. The moment I name it, let's call it some name. The moment I name it, it becomes part of my house. Let's take Snowy for a change. It's mine. But the dog was bought. It was never yours. It was, let's say, it was even a stray dog or a stray cat or whatever, parrot, pigeon, name whatever. So it was on the road. But I brought it, I paid and I brought it. When I bring it home, it's still a dog. But the moment I name it, it becomes a being. Just that's a change. Nothing else has happened. Hey, so the Kamupadana comes when you name something. Because now you are attached to the name. It's a named thing. It was just a being in samsara trying to do whatever it is supposed to do. Now I bring it home. Now it's mine. Same thing with human. The baby is born. No name, just a baby. But slowly it gets a name and becomes a person. And once it becomes a person, then it's it's a problem. So we keep on doing this all the time and create karma, sensual. Now you enjoy the child or you suffer with the child. You enjoy the pet or suffer with the pet because of viparyasa. Simple as that. So kabalinka ahara, when given, the body starts to grow. And when the body starts to grow, it creates all kind of desires. So what was asubha is treated as subha. Because it's treated as subha, now it has a nature where you don't want to lose it. But it is dying every moment, every day. The child is also dying, I'm also dying, and the pet also is dying, and everything around is also dying. But then, will I be able to stay without the pet? Will I be able to stay without the child? Will I be able to stay without the wife or the husband? And the answer is no. Now it creates such a misery in my life, I just can't say what to do with it. Let's say the dog runs away from home. Just a dog which has run away. No, 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 it is our so and so has run away. So then you raise a complaint and they search and the police goes there and they find this dog and they give back to the owner. And here is your dog. They say, no, this is not just a dog. It is my so and so. How stupid. It's just a dog. A dog is a dog. Nothing can be more than just a dog. It's just a dog. It's just a cat. It's just a human. It's not yours. He didn't tell you that I will be there with you. This kind of kamupadana is clinging to sensual. And more so with humans and animals. So we rear animals at our home. Can be cow, can be buffalo, can be dog, can be hen, can be exotic kind of fishes. I say so many people, if fish, and when it dies, you can't see the disappointment they have. So just to tell you a story, I have a friend who is into pets. He loves pets. His house is full of pets. So all stray dogs like him. So one day what happened, one cat had come, a white color cat. It used to drink milk and it used to go away. It so happened these people became close to the cat and the cat started staying with them. It so happened one day that its head got stuck somewhere or in window or something and it was in pain. So then or something happened like that. So my friend and his family in the midnight, they tried their best to search for veterinary hospitals to revive that cat. And they went all around Bangalore in search of getting the vet. The veterinary hospital was there, but doctor was not there. By the time the doctor came, the cat was dead. Now it was just a cat. They didn't throw there. They came back and crying, and then they found a place where they can lay that body to rest. Will they do it to all the cats in the world? Or forget the world, will they do it to all the cats in Bangalore? Same kind of it. No, it's my cat. And hence, I want to do all of this. It's my dog. And hence, I want to do. A dog would die on the street when nobody bothers. A dog will die on the highway. Nobody bothers because it's not my dog. If it is my dog, then the problem comes. If there's somebody's dog, I don't care. I care a damn about the stray dog or somebody's dog, as long as not my dog. The moment I start rearing the dog or the cat or whatever I would like to rear, and I name it, this is when the Vijnana starts as ahara. The moment I named it, it became mine. Now it is unbearable. I can't let go of the dog or the cat or the wife or the daughter or the son like that. It's mine. And nothing is mine. There's no thing as mine. By naming somebody, it can't be yours. Just like my parents put the name. It's just a name. They are no longer there. They are dead. And I will be going off sometime soon. Maybe 15, 20, 30, whatever number of years. And that's it. There's no reality as such. But this viparyasa or vipallasa, make sure that you hold on to it. Because it's kamupadanam. And when there is kamupadana, there's kama ogha. Ogha means floods. Okay, now what happens? This floods is flood. Any flood is flood. It will flood you. So what started as just buying something, I was going around, found a stray dog free, brought it home, washed it, okay, with soap and other things. I got so much compassionate towards that poor animal, very poor animal. So I did everything. And then I asked my wife, now what do we call this? And my wife said, Bruno. Good name. I don't like Bruno because all my friends who have kept their dog as Bruno are dead. So let's find another name, like a rock. We'll call it Rocky. Fantastic. Now, Ogha has started. Floods. What will you do? And some people have obsession to plants. Now, when they keep plants at their home, they need to be watering it. You have to go out of home. You can't go out because you're bound by that. You can't leave it. You can't carry it. What a fun. You can't carry the plant with you. Not possible. But if you don't water, it will die. So what to do? Don't go out. Why? Because my plants. I have huge plants. My whole terrace is filled with plants. And I spend good amount of time with plants. Excellent. Is that your plant? Yes, I bought it. Oh, very good. So now you have to water it. Yes. And now I say I have hibiscus, I have this, I have that. Keep on naming it and making it more and more papancha. So then I am into the bond of sensual desires, which is kama ogha. Okay. So now whoever is gardener, like my wife, I know her pain. She can't let go of it. I know people who are rearing their pets, they can't let go of it, meaning they have to either take it along with it or do something about it. And people hate. There are people who hate pets, like dogs or cat or whatever, and they don't allow. And now you have to fight with them to get your pet in. So then you have a pet place. So you have to put that pet in some place and pay for it, and then do all kind of planning and all of it. If this person had not at all had this obsession, by now he would have been the most happiest person. But then the karma ogre, that is a flood of karma. So what happens? He has to do something about it. And the cat or dog becomes sick. You take care. The plant becomes sick. You take care. And plants will be infested with insects. Take care of it. It grows the way it want to grow, but you want it to grow the way you want it to grow. You have to cut it. The same way with a dog and cat and other all kind of animals. They will behave the way want, but you want them to behave as you want. So you constantly teach it. Do like this, do like that, do like this, do like that. Same thing with humans. They will want to behave the they want, but society wants them to behave in one particular way. So you keep on teaching it, this is how you need to do. So, ogre. Yep. My next door neighbor, they love plants more than my wife. At least my wife has understood and she doesn't keep so much. But my next door neighbor is full of pots. And they don't understand the misery they are creating for themselves. I have to take care. It's not easy. You can't go anywhere. You have to keep on being with the plant. So, these are obsessions. So, then the obsession comes. Floods. So, then there is abhijjalu kaya ganto. Abhijja, excess desire, more than whatever you get. So, some people have one dog, they bring the second one. Then they build a kennel. So they take 1 or 2 acre land because they say that the dog should be free enough to run in this place. They don't allow dogs, so I will have my own kennel, my own place. So they build home like that, and they get into abhijja. If somebody has better, they can't stand it, but they want it. So they pursue to get it. Now they start collecting kaya ganto. So they start collecting abhijja for everything. I need it. I should be the superior one. Okay. So they keep on working towards whatever they think is to make them superior to anyone. If they find themselves inferior, they can't take it. So abhijja kaya ganto will make sure. Ganta means like a knot. So the body is now knotted with that object. So they can't let go of that object at all in their life. Now, this doesn't mean for dogs and cats and plants and other things, it is humans also. So they are stuck with their wives, husband, children, possessions, everything added together. They can't stand anybody having better. The children are studying, but somebody else children are superior. They pressurize their children. Look at them. Look at them. You are useless. Look at them, because they can't stand it. If somebody gets a better job than this person, then they keep on complaining. They can't take it. This is what ogre will do. Ogre means floods. That it will blind the person so much that abhijja is what it is. So the Buddha says in Satipatthana Sutta that abhijja domanasan. These two are danger things. Abhijja and domanasa. Because all this started because of obsession. That's it. It all started just because of obsession. Some obsession. That's it. That's enough. Some people have obsession of as a hobby. That's the worst thing you could have is a hobby. Why? It's a kama ogha. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Some people collect some antiques. Some people collect some memories. Some people collect photographs, old photographs. Some people collect places. Some people collect miniatures. Some people collect souvenirs. My goodness, list is endless. All of these are obsessions. Hobby as such is an obsession. It's the worst enemy because you don't know how to spend time. You think there is lot of time. And hence what the person do? He will get into hobby. You know what? I quit the job. What next? Hobby. Not realizing the death is next moment. Just like verse number 286 in Dhammapada. The person's death is 7 days and this person is planning. So Ananda looks at Buddha and he can see him smile. And then the Buddha says, Ananda asks, so why do you smile? Why did you smile? There's no one here. He says, have you seen that person sitting in the end of the river? And yeah, he's sitting there, but I can see what he's thinking. He's thinking that he will earn this and that and so many things. He doesn't know he's going to die in 7 days from today. So all kind of obsessions are like that. So and the last one here is abhijja kaya ganto. Now you're bound, completely bound. Once that happens, the person doesn't know what else to be done. So kamasava starts. And when kamasava starts, then the kama yoga will happen. There's a yoga union with kama. Okay. It's joined. Then ragasalla. Ragasalla means arrow of desire. This is when the raga starts. Yes, Bobby.
Vilasi, I think the one you're talking about, like it is not Kama Yoga. Kama Yoga comes before. Yeah, this yoga.
As per this, as per this, as per this. As per,
one you're talking now here?
no, that same whatever Ravindra said, that's one you're reading, right?
Yeah, that one.
In that, after the Kama Upadanam, he has put Kama Yoga, but it doesn't come there. First is the flood, and then you join it with the once you have Kamasava.
Oh, so after Kamasava, this Kama Yoga actually happens.
Yeah,
so this is wrong.
They have interchanged it.
Oh, okay.
And hence I skipped it, meaning I took
but
that.
I heard somewhere, I think Ajahn Shah or somebody saying, this stained, after Asava, this flood happens. Asava is the first and then the flood happens.
Yeah, so in one way, if you see, or there are many ways of seeing, so let the 3 ways at least. One way to see, after the asava, after you have this kama asava, kama ogha, floods will happen. Because without asava, how it can flow? That's first question. But for flowing, it should join somewhere, right? So if there were no flow as kama ogha, how can abhijja happen? So you can put it in either way. So you can take it in whichever way, but the most appropriate to see the sequences is after the flood of desires, you get into the union, because without flood, how can you have a union? Because a union will happen only when there's flood. It joins. Okay, this is one way. Second way, in terms of what are you trying to see as viparyasa. If you're seeing viparyasa just as karma related viparyasa and not investigating, then what he has put there is correct. There's absolutely no mistake in that. The first one was more from practical perspective. Second is from the most theoretical point of view. Okay. Now the third one, from the point of the how it is, presented in Thai tradition. Basically, it is from Thai tradition. So then, what they have put is the right one.
Because I heard Ajahn Shah's talks about this Oga and Asava in one of his talks.
Yeah, you can interchange it. Absolutely nothing to say that it shouldn't be interchanged. But then you have to see the utility of it. How does it happen?
Okay.
And then we can see it. So today we'll finish with only with raga, this first one, whatever he has sent, and then we'll go tomorrow with the second one, and then third one, fourth one. So 4 days will. It requires no more than 4 days to complete it. Then salla. Now when there is dart, there's a pain. Just imagine the loss of the wife, loss of the husband, loss of the children, loss of the profession, loss of money, loss of fame, everything. You want it, but there's loss. So what happens? Salla, arrow, it pains. So we put a title, no pain, no gain. Because we don't want to miss the pain. We are helpless, despair. So what to do? Name it. To get something, you have to take the pain. So you convince yourself, I'm doing this because. And that's the main thing. I'm doing this because. Which is pain. Basically, we want Nibbana, but we actually wanting pain. Okay, so it's pretty clear on our intention. We want pain. Because what is unreal, we want to make it real. Like the dog I bought. I went to a kennel, I saw the dog, it was very good. I paid some money, let's say $1,000 for the dog, and very nice breed and blah blah, all that. Brought it home, named it, that's it, over. Now I'm stuck. And when the dog is in pain, I'm in pain. The dog is in pleasure, I'm in pleasure. If somebody talks something about my dog, I get irritated because he's telling to me, not to the dog, because it's my dog. If the dog barks, I don't want it to bark, but the dog will bark. And so the neighbor will say, why is your dog barking? Now I'm helpless. Couldn't do anything with the dog barking. So I will say, what's your problem? On my ear, it is paining. I can't say cut your ear. But I'm pained. So what to do? I feel frustrated. So I abuse him. I'll put some words. And he gets worked up. Then there is fight. Then there is arguments. Then the Kalaha Vivad. So there is disputes. So if you see Mahadukka Khanda Sutta, this is exactly what happens. What you hold dear, you fight. Because the lust, the dart of lust, will not allow anyone to live. It's just pains. It's just pain, literal pain. And you can't take the pain. So what to do? You pass it down to somebody else. That's all what you can do. And that somebody is not interested in taking your pain. Why will he take your pain? So struggle. So that's the reason Buddha says, Jati pi dukkha. Once something is born, it starts with dukkha. You can't maintain it. What can you do? Nothing. So it's very painful. Very painful. But what to do? So people have all kinds of obsessions. Some obsessed with bikes, some are obsessed with cars, some are obsessed with traveling to a lot of countries. It's just obsession. Obsession is the salla, is the dart. So if I am obsessed, I'm already having an arrow, which I've shot it to myself. So it pains. Absolutely it pains. There's nothing else other than pain. I might be obsessed with my son, same. Obsessed with wife, same. Obsessed with home, same. Obsessed with pet, same. Obsessed with company, same. Obsessed with career, same. So wherever there is obsession, the effect is going to be the same. And obsession itself is salla. Yes, Bobby. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Baidinath. Go ahead.
No, Buddha, sir. Sir,
Mukta.
obsession only comes in pleasant feeling, or it may come in unpleasant or neutral.
No, obsession means you are in moha, and it means you don't want pain, you want pleasure. You somehow got the pleasure. Let's say I bought a car. I'm in so much love with the car that I can't stand a single scratch on that car. A small, it's so small. No scratch. Sorry. So what I do? I go and buy polish. Not even a speck of dust has to fall on that car. The moment I see dust, I feel irritated. Oh my God. See this. This place is filth. It's so much of dust. I don't know when this country will improve. My car, my home, my furniture, my this, my that, all are is obsession. My itself is an obsession.
Means it also having sakkaditi.
It is Sakayaditi, not also having.
Oh, thank you.
First layer of obsession itself is Sakayaditi. It starts with this body and transforms everywhere.
It is a great barrier to become Sotapanna.
What's that?
It is a biggest hurdle to be a Sotapanna.
Yes. So coming into Buddha Dhamma, you will become Sotapanna because then you lose your obsessive tendency. Otherwise, we are on the Raga Salla. Rapu Rupupag Vinyanati. It is now the Vinyana takes Rupa as its entity. Now you have fun. Now it is completed. The cycle is completed from the beginning. Just from food, it became a whole being. Now you maintain. And the last one, Chanda Agati Gamanyam. Now the Chanda Raga happens. This you cannot cut it. This become a tree. This is called as Kama Chand. This whole cycle is Kama Chand. Any questions? Yes, Lakshmi.
Sir, I mean, even though he, she, or whoever human being gets into an obsession or a hobby, cultivates a hobby with the intention of getting pleasure out of it. Like, I mean, we do get pleasure. Like, I am used to gardening. So, but ultimately, it gives pain. At the
Yes.
end of the day, ultimately, it does give pain, right?
Yes.
We are getting into this obsession, whether it is dog rearing, pets, or gardening, or XYZ, XYZ. Ultimately, it gives a lot of pain.
It gives only pain.
Yeah, it gives. And as far as I mean, like I'm not still used to the Pali words of staging and the naming of the staging. But whatever is the stage, like in the process of getting totally attached to an object, whether be it a plant or be it a pet or another human being. Uh, the stages have been named, like you've been saying. I'm sorry, I'm not able to really memorize the names yet.
That's okay.
And so, I mean, this is in relation to what Bobby said. This comes first, this comes later, this stage comes first, that stage comes later. Whatever is the stage, like you're increasingly getting obsessed and attached to that particular thing. Isn't
Yes.
it? Like,
Yes. So
we
now,
are getting,
yeah, let's take a seed. It becomes your seed.
yeah, that's what. You start naming it, the attachment becomes more.
Yes.
Then
So
you start doing things for it, the attachment becomes even more. At the stage of the tree, it's totally like you're lost when it's gone. You're
yes.
totally like
No,
lost.
we have forgotten it was just a seed.
Yeah, we've forgotten. In the process of all this getting attached, we've forgotten the
Yes.
basic thing.
Just
No? We've
like,
forgotten.
just
Yes.
like, just like the seed came in the mother's womb,
Mm-mm. Yeah.
and the mother
Okay.
doesn't know that it is her child. She knows
Came
just a
with this.
pregnant. She doesn't know what kind of child.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't even know if it's a male child or a female child. Forget about anything else.
Exactly. Mm.
Now, once the child comes out of her womb, they only look at the gender, and then they say it's a male or a female.
Mm.
So you put a male name or a female name, but the moment you name it, the Kama Chanda has started.
Started. Yeah. The process has started
The
already.
process
Yes.
started. Now you can't live without it.
Mm-mm.
Even though it is doing urination and feces, and there's a lot of diseases, there is cough, there is cold, there is so many things, and yet the parents feel it is their child.
So the pleasure and the pain goes hand in hand.
They are only in pain, in expectation of pleasure. See, you tell me which dog will give you pleasure.
My God, I hate pets. I can't answer. I hate pets. I don't want any pets in my house. I'm used to gardening, painting, and all, but no pets.
Okay,
No pets.
which painting gives you pleasure?
I do acrylic. I do oil on canvas.
That's what I'm asking
And
you. Without taking the pain of painting, will it give you pleasure?
no, of course not.
After you paint, what would you do?
I paint a lot and lot I give away to my friends and all. And
It's
then, yeah,
gone.
I enjoy it.
No,
Actually, I started this painting as de-stressing. I'm a doctor by profession. Lot of workload, lots and lots of workload. So I started this process of painting as a mechanism for de-stressing.
but you're taking.
And I used to enjoy also like painting. आजकल कम हो गया, but yeah, I do. And somebody asked me also in my hardening group, Lakshmi, you paint so much. I used to post. This was not now, long time back. So I said, what do you do with all the paintings? I said, no, I don't keep all of them. I mean, I'm not obsessed कि मेरे को ये सब मेरे को ही रखना है, like that kind of a thing. I give away. करने कोई आता है या my own friends and my relatives or छोटे छोटे ना like give away gifts or whatever. Not that I'm a big painter or anything like that. It's just a hobby, just like gardening. Just like gardening, this painting
Yes.
is a hobby which I developed to de-stress myself. And it has helped, like in de-stressing. Too much of workload. Sometimes I was in charge of the whole MCH and the polyclinic, no other doctor, replacing me when I have to go. When my father died, I couldn't even go, in the first 5 days, I couldn't come back to India. So I was looking for a replacement. Nobody, government, this is a government hospital. So on the sixth day, I landed in India when my father died. So anyway, what I'm saying is to de-stress, I developed this hobby.
Yeah,
Abhi decreased a lot. Like I'm interested going into sadhanas and all, and I'm not painting much these days. But yeah, occasionally I do once in
fine,
a while.
fine, absolutely fine. But if you observe, no painting can come without taking pain.
Of course, definitely.
And then after you paint, you have to show to someone.
Yeah, I share it to my husband only.
Yes.
Karmi.
And you will be desperately waiting. What does he say?
He's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You
Then
want some gratification, no? You want everything you do is for some kind of gratification and
ex-
validation from others, right?
exactly. So that is called as agati gamanam.
Yeah, yeah.
Gamana means, have you heard about the Indian word gamana?
Gamana means, please explain, sir.
Gamana means knowing something. Agati gamanam. It is you are not able to see the destination where you are landing into. You are landing in a
Mm-hmm.
wrong place
Mm-hmm.
or making enough material to land in a wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
With this chanda ati agati gamanam. Gamana means observation. You are able to observe. But this
Mm-hmm.
one,
Yeah, Gamana. Mm-hmm.
you are not able to observe where you are landing. You are landing in the wrong place from where you can't come out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All started with food.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay. And it landed
yeah,
where?
yeah.
It landed in the apaya,
Mm-hmm.
danger.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sure. So if I take painting, if I take stamp collection, if I take coin collection, if I take antique collection, if I take house collection, this collection, site collection, investment, all of that, agati gamanam.
Mm-hmm.
It goes against what you want to do. Meaning you want nibbana or nirvana, you're
Yeah,
literally going,
definitely, definitely. It goes against
no, you're going exactly in the opposite direction. So you're
opposite
going
direction.
down.
Yeah, yeah. I get it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong in rearing a dog or a cat or a house or a human being or whatever, unless you know that it is dukkha only. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because one day the dog is going to die. One day that human is going to die. Maybe wife or son or daughter or this or that. Doesn't matter. It's just like rearing a dog. You bought a dog.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, the couple had sex. And then it didn't say how many days I'm going to stay with you.
Yeah, obviously. Mm-hmm.
And then you don't want it to die.
Yeah.
Same thing. I bought a dog, brought it in, named it. Now I'm obsessed with the dog because the dog is licking me, doing so many things with me, and I'm enjoying it. I'm eating along with the dog, and the dog is eating along with me. All that is happening, and I don't want it to stop. So I got obsessed. In the same way, I got obsessed with another human being, calling it my
Mm-hmm.
daughter, calling it my son,
Mm-hmm.
calling it my wife, calling it so and so. But all are going to die, including me.
Yes.
So I'm just following the dukkha. So this is the
Exactly.
first unprofitable direction.
Yeah, unprofitable direction. Yes. Yes.
विमलानंद जी बताइए.
क्या बोले आप?
हाँ जी, हाँ, Bobby, it is Putta Mamsa Sutta. This is the thing, and Sangiti Sutta.
Sangeet is Sutta, like that. So that's what he told. Puttamamsa is so direct with similes, right?
No, it is there. In that it is there.
Yeah, but this sequence is not there.
This sequence they have created it. It's not there in. That's what I said. It is compiled.
Oh. In Sangeeta Sutta also this sequence is not there.
No, it is there as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have to search it. So, in some tradition, they have done that just to show how it is connected. It is nice one, but it is done. It's not like this.
What is the sutta number for the Sangeeta Sutta?
DN 33.
DN 33. Thank you.
Okay, now we'll come to the next section on jhana. Okay, so because I think Samir Jadhav asked. Okay, now then the sensual, like the stupid thing what we are doing of having some hobby and rearing some pets and rearing some human beings and rearing all kind of funny things. So we come out of that mad obsession into a different obsession called a jhana, which is far better obsession to have. Because mind wants something. Mind wants happiness. So it was searching happiness in the sensual. Now it is, we go to the next section. That is jhana. It starts with vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata. Vitakka means discursive debates. It means you debate within yourself what to do and what not to do. So not doing immoral and doing moral is vitakka per se. Then vichara, thinking over what you are doing is vichara. Then you get piti, joy, sukha, happiness, or ananda. Actually, sukha is ananda, or in English, happiness. Then ekagata, not ekagrata, ekagata, oneness. You lose yourself. You become equanimous. There's no self. The 5 stages in the jhana, and 2 kinds of jhana. One is a rupa jhana, one is a arupa jhana. Okay. So the rupa jhana will take you to the rupa world, arupa jhana will take you to the arupa world, and jhana as such will take you to the rupa world and arupa world. So first level of existence is kama. So that is what we just now spoke. So we let go of kama. So then we get into the rupa. Then you get into arupa. Any questions on this before we begin? All okay? Good. So what you need to do is, like what Lakshmi was informing yesterday, that Soham is one, Hamso is another one, Om is another one, Buddho is another one. Observing breath or whatever you want to take, you can take as an object. But ultimately, you have to give it up. Okay? And that's when you start doing the vipassana, which is anicca, dukkha, anatta. So let me first tell you the unariya way of doing, and then I will teach you the ariya way of doing. But don't feel that, oh, this is anariya, so I shouldn't be doing it. You are not at ariya. So don't create yourself a confusion that is anariya, ariya, and all that. First have all the 8 jhanas for yourself. So when you start with this discursive, what to do and what not to do, in the ariya, it is about removing immoral and establishing moral. In the non-ariya way, it is recitation or repetition, or what is called japa. You recite. You don't allow the mind to go anywhere except on the reciting object. So Buddho, 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 like that. Or you can take a bead and then start Buddho, 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 like that. If you are a obsessive Buddhist, if somebody is obsessive Hindu, can do whatever mantra he wants to do. If somebody is obsessed Christian, he can do whatever he want. An obsessed Muslim can do whatever he want. And when he does that, the mind stays in a state of vitakka, discursive debate or discursive thoughts, where you generate thought of that kind. Okay. So when you create of that kind, then you get into vichar. So in Sanskrit it is called japa. It means you first do the japa of it, keep on repeating it. Ajapa is mentally, it will start doing it by itself. You don't have to do anything. So when you do vitakka vichara, you are in the first jhana. So that is the first Brahma realm of existence where you have landed yourself into. So it cuts off kama completely. For that time being, there is a suppression of the kama. So there is no sensual interest when you enter into the first Brahma Vihara, or rather Brahma level of existence. If the person were to die, he will be reborn as Brahma. So you have to be there on that, not 1 hour, more than 20 hours in a day. The whole time should be on Vitakka Vichara, not allowing mind to go anywhere. So there are a lot of traditions for that, both in Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain, and so many religions. So you can take whichever you want and then just be on that. It will suppress bad thoughts. No thoughts will interfere. So you're good. So like an example I can give you is Yogoda or Yogananda. What is that? YRF. Yogananda realization, whatever that is one. Sri Ramakrishna mission is another one. Like that, you can choose whichever of your religion, tradition, whatever. Including Ajahn Chah's way of doing it is Buddho, or some people use numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Whatever you choose, you can take Ajahn Lee or whatever. Okay, all this will help. That's the first jhana. Then when it fades away, by itself it will fade away. You don't have to do anything. You keep on deciding, let's say I take Ram. Rama, 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 Rama. Like that, I have to do it for 20 hours. Not allowing the mind to go anywhere. So 20 hours, 21 days will give me the first phala, fruit. So that will tell me how much I have progressed. So if I progressed it, the vitakka becomes vichara. So the automatically mind is in Rama forever if I'm taking Rama. Or if I'm taking Krishna, or I can join ISKCON. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Like that, non-stop, no stopping. You keep on doing that. You would see a lot of ISKCON people carrying a bag, and inside that they would have the bead, and they keep on reciting. That's Vitakka Vichar. Okay? That's very much important to do it. I'll talk about Arya later, but first enter into the 8th jhana. That's what the main interest is. Not about whether it's Arya, Anarya, should you do it, shouldn't you do it, and all that is separate. Okay? You have to do it. Whether it's Arya, Anarya, doesn't matter. But we should see the 8 jhanas. If you have not done jhana, then you have missed the most proficient thing to cut this first unprofitable direction is to get into jhana. Otherwise, you will never be able to come out of this mad desire, what we just now spoke. We all have hobbies and other things because we don't have any other way of enjoyment. Okay, so we need to have that. This is the first jhana. Then it fades away. When it fades away, whatever there in the mind, Can be Rama or Krishna or whatever, Jesus or Allah or Muhammad or this or that or whatever that guy has taken becomes a nimitta. So then he sees that God. So it becomes patibhaga nimitta. So now this is a nimitta. There's a symbol. There's an object. There's perception. And he gets feeling. He gets what we call as romanchana, meaning hairs will start standing on one. So that's a joy. That's a beautiful joy. And it stays for days. No hunger. No thirst. So you will get a joy. So generally that joy remains for 2 to 3 days. So then you will see uselessness in this kama chanda. A dog or a human or some stupid thing, you feel this is waste of time. So then he will sing a song, I saw Rama, I saw Krishna, I saw Jesus, I saw maybe Abraham, I saw this angel and that angel, and God has opened his eyes and blah blah, all that stupid thing will happen because he is now able to experience it. Okay, but it is far better than this idiotic thing of gardening and painting and rearing some cow and cat and dog and humans and all that. It's far better, because the dog will die, the human will die, wife will die, daughter will die, son will die, house will die, money will die, but your Rama or Jesus or Krishna or whatever is not dying. You can sit and see that fellow all the time. So you enjoy. And in Hindi, khushi. Okay? So you are filled with rapture. And in English, another word for joy, and that is piti, is preeti, is a Sanskrit equivalent of that. And it is rapture. When you have a rapture, you will get the hair standing. So when he sees Rama or he sees Jesus, he's filled with joy. His eyes are watery and he's crying. He says, wow, this is wonderful. At that moment, he forgets all about karma. So when his wife is dead, he cares a damn about his wife dying or husband dying, because that looks so minuscule in front of the Rama or Krishna or Jesus or Allah or whatever he is thinking is come there. So Patibhaga Nimitta has happened. So it's in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, he says that it's Savikalpa Samadhi. So he is attended to the second jhana, filled with pleasure, complete pleasure, soaking pleasure. So it remains for 2 to 3 days at a stretch. It will not go. No fading. For next 2-3 days, this person acts like an idiot. He is just with his japa and ajapa. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't feel like eating. He doesn't feel like drinking. He doesn't feel like sleeping. No sleep will ever come to him. He's 24 hours. He's in that. That's the second one. After 3rd day, it will fade away. Then it turns itself into sukha. Because now that the deity or whatever he has had, or the object of his japa, is going to be there with him 24/7. Is dedicated. So then the sukha, this bliss, now that becomes permanent feature of him, where he feels bliss. So whenever he wants, he can be in bliss. This is the 3rd jhana. That's the 3rd rupa jhana. And 4th rupa jhana is upekha, which is Buddha side. Otherwise, ekagata, wherein he is equanimous. So no body pleasure, no body pain, no mental pleasure, mental pain. Is in the fourth jhana. When he sees the light, a white, bright light engulfing that person, and then he feels, wow, I am one with God. That's the reason it's called ekagata, one with God. So this is how you enter into the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. We'll take the arupa jhana tomorrow. After we take the second one, we'll take arupa jhana later. First try this for rupa jhana. Let's see how far do you get. So you require 20 hours practice in a day. And it has to be done by standing, sitting, going wherever you're going, doesn't matter. Take an object and start doing it. If you take soham, so non-breaking, no breaking anywhere. You take hamso. If somebody has done kriya yoga, it's hamso. So take hamso. It becomes hamsa, white. Okay. The ultimate is to get white, that white light. So this starting point will lead you to hamsa. Hamsa is swan, which is white in color. Yes, the Upanishadic equivalent is soham. So Taittiriya Upanishad says that you do with soham, whereas if you interchange it, it becomes hamsa or hamso, which means it becomes white swan. So when you say hamso, it becomes soham. Just like mara, it becomes rama. Also mara. You can take it as mara or you can take it as rama. Mara means dead. I am dead, Rama is alive. Got the point? That's how it works. Mara. So you take that, I am dead. I don't have an individuality. I am dead. So I am surrendering to Rama. So mara. I am saying mara, but it's becoming Rama. See this fun? I am saying mara, not Rama. I am saying mara, but it becomes Rama. I am dead. For 24 hours, at least 20 hours, using the beats. Mara. Like that, hamso becomes soham. Now where is this mara? In breath, ma, out breath, ra. Ma, ra. Like that. So you'll see two stops and in between. One in breath stop, out breath stop, and in between. That in between is the breath. It becomes smaller and smaller, stops. Once it stops, you see Ram. Now, whatever you have taken, taken Jesus, you get Jesus. You take Gabriel, you see Gabriel. You see whomever you want to see, you can see. Because that is the Patibhaga Nimitta. So vitakka vichara. So you keep on doing this vitakka vichara. So in breath, hum, out breath. So hum. So becomes hum. So it's so hum. So when you keep on doing it, the japamala, if you are taking, it should become 100,008. 1,08,000. Okay. Ultimately, it should become 1,08,000. 1,08,000 by saying soham. Then 108 times as mental repetition. It automatically repeats by itself. So hum, ma ra ma ra ma ra ma ra ma ra ma ra, like that. So it makes you feel intoxicated in that. Once you get the intoxication, you're done it. Then you're in a better state than this dirty carrying some wife and husband and some children and some stupid house and some money, some position, some dog, some cat, some lizard, some stamp, some coin, some stupid kind of obsessions named as hobbies. All gone out, suppressed. So then you'll start seeing everyone as Mara, not Rama, Mara, dead. And the live thing is Rama. One who is alive is Rama. One who is dead is you. Whoever is calling you is dead. Now you see Rama in its true essence. So once you get Rama, you don't require anything. Once you get Soham, you don't require anything. Once you get Allah, you don't require anything. Once you see Jesus or God, when you get into the Trinity, the Holy Spirit, you don't require anything. Now you're done. Now you're in that. Now you're in heaven. That's how you reach heaven. Now you're in heaven. You don't require any one of these. Wife dies. Oh, is it okay? Husband is dead. Okay. You know, your son met with an accident. Ah, I see. Okay. Who cares? Hey, your house is burgled. Is it? Let him take whatever he wants. I have Rama with me. Who wants these possessions? Take it. Hey, you know what? Your shares have fallen down by 30%. Let it fall down by 100%. Who cares? That's so you say Mara, 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 dead, 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 dead. It becomes Rama, 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 Rama. You say Soham, 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 so it becomes Soham, 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 Soham. I don't know about Jesus and Buddha and all that. How do you do it? Because that's again, you have to do a repetition. It's through repetition you get it. You have to resonate, meaning you have to create vibration. So when you create vibration, it comes to 110 kilohertz, 110 kilohertz. Once it comes to 110 kilohertz, it hits you. So you have created a energy stream. So it opens up channels. And when it opens up channels, you are in Sukha. Then you see your Ishta Devata, whatever you have created. Now you are with that God. Samir, hope I could explain to you how to do it. And I hope you will do it by tomorrow morning and let me know how it went. I think he already started. He's on mute. Yes, Archana ji.
Yes, sir.
Haan.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. I'm meditating, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Yes, Archana.
The practice you said, like at workplace also continuously, I have to do this. Breathe in, breathe out. I have to chant the word continuously for 20 hours. We have to do, and just now you said ki you will see your Ishta Devata. So is it imaginary or what it is? I mean, what we see.
Like I just now said, don't worry about anything. First, you attain all the 8 jhanas. Don't keep on asking me questions.
Okay.
First, have you attained all the 8 jhanas? You first do that. Then most of your questions will get resolved. Then we come to the Arya method. This is Anarya method. It's fine. But then we'll come to Arya method.
Okay, sir.
First you do. Whatever you want to do, you do. Even you can say Buddha. If you are a person who don't believe in Hindu thing, you would say Buddha, 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 like that. Whatever you want. Or if you want to use a Hindu things, use it. It's a tool. There is,
Right, sir. Understood. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. But don't say Rama. You say Mara. Mara. Dead. I am dead. It turns itself into Rama. Bobby, you try it out. It's fun. No matter how much you say, I don't want Rama. Mara, 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 Mara. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It turns itself into Rama.
No, I don't know whether it's my wife's name is Marin, so it sometimes resonates.
Yeah.
with that word.
See, in fact, Bobby, there is a Kannada song. Okay. They just recite it. Okay. It just says Rama Mantrava Japiso He Manuja. That means you recite Rama. Actually, if somebody were to do the japa of Rama, he will see the four jhana. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they make it into a very nice orchestral thing with this raga and that other one. So it's all about kama. But if they were to recite Mara, 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 it's fun. Meaning in breath ma, out breath ra, ma, ra, ma, ra. It stops. The breath stops. Over. You're done.
I think we are also by that mother, we are doing some kind of Marananusadi also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yes. So, see, actually, if you read a Upanishadic way, it's pure white light. That's all you're supposed to see. Nothing else. There's nothing Rama coming or Krishna coming or somebody coming. So they say you drop it. When it comes, you drop it. There's nothing to be taken. Pure white light. And when you get white light, you're in the Brahma world. When you're in Brahma world, you know you're in Brahma world. So you'll be reborn in the Brahma existence. Simple. So you're gone back to their place. That's your home. That's where you started. So Christians, heaven. Hindus, heaven. Islam, heaven. Jews, heaven. Parsi, heaven. Everybody talking about the same heaven from which you started. Okay, done for today.
Thank you, Vilasji.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.